Shout out to BWB, man. BWB. Damn Wagon Buffs. Shout out to BWB, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Wagon Buffs, man. Shout out to Big Wagon Buffs. Thank y'all for coming. BWB, baby. Shout out to TLP Sports Club, baby.
Introduce yourself to Coach Prime so he knows who you are. You're not just another person talking. Your leg is telling us where you're taking him, where you want him to go. Where are you taking him?
So I can go like this, I back pedal and then take him into the middle.
So you don't want him to get on the outside of you. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
That's why your leg is this way? So we are here at Pearl Street Mall, and we're talking to the people. We want to know what the people are feeling. Are they as hyped as we are? We're going to find out from the people. I've already been talking to a few people, but we're trying to find more people that we can talk to and see what people are feeling out here and what they're thinking out here. So let's keep going. Let's go find some more people. Any Buffs fans out here? Any Colorado Buffalo fans? Are you guys Buff fans? You are a Buff fan. Do you know about the game on this Saturday?
It's a spring game for CU.
Hey, spring game, yes. Okay, so you know what's happening out here. I'm from New York. I represent a channel called TLP Sports Club, and we are BWBs, Bandwagon Buffs. We're here for Coach Prime. You know who Coach Prime is, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the feeling about Coach Prime and the Buffs? Like, since he's got here, what have you and your friends been talking about?
Oh, talking about it nonstop. I mean, the games were from nothing to like completely sold out now.
What's your name?
Zion.
This is Zion on the TLP Sports Club. He knows about Coach Prime. He understands it. He's here for his grandpa's friend, and he knows about Coach Prime. He knows about the game, guys. What are your predictions about what Coach Prime is going to do here? Give us a number of how many games you think he's going to win. 12-team Pac-12s. How many games you think they're going to win? Be realistic. As real as you want. If it's one, give me one.
I think 4 maybe.
You think 4? Do you want to unpack 4, or are you just guessing? When I say unpack, I mean tell me why you think 4. Because there's better teams?
I'm just guessing, honestly.
You're guessing. My man. New York. Where are people talking about this? Because I asked some people, they have no idea what's going on because they're not sports fans, so I understand. But I'm trying to get a variety of people and see what people are talking about. In the salons, the barber shops, the grocery stores.
Oh, I'm not sure. We're all just super excited to have him here because he's like a huge like star. I mean, he's done everything. Like, he's the best. We're all just excited to have a great new coach.
What was the feeling like before he got here? And then what was the feeling like after he got here? Put it in some exciting terms for me.
It was pretty down, and now it's like amazing that he's here. It's like the best thing ever.
Flew in from California to go to the spring game.
People are talking about it in California.
People are talking about this in California.
A lot of people with my teachers, and they're like, they know about it too.
Are you middle school?
Yep.
So you're middle school.
They play football,
Yeah.
and they've been to a lot of Buff games. They've seen Coach Mel, Coach Durrell,
Coach McIntyre.
and we're quite excited. So we came out for the spring game to check it out.
When you heard about Coach Prime coming, what was the feeling like?
Crazy, just in shock. Well, when I knew that it was coming, I didn't know we were gonna get like this much recruits. Like, I didn't know we were gonna get this much people coming. I thought it was just a new coach and step up from the last one, but I didn't realize that we were gonna be this big.
Did he tell you to talk like this?
No.
You're talking like this on your own?
Yep.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
And you're talking about recruits.
Yep.
BWB, you see this? You see what's happening here? What about you?
It's crazy. I knew Deion Sanders, one of the best corners of all time.
Coach Prime.
Coach Prime. And once I heard that he's coming to Colorado, I knew something big was going to happen.
So, did you know Deion Sanders prior to coaching?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I just played for the Dallas Cowboys and the Falcons and the Niners.
So you were a Coach Prime fan before he became a coach?
Yeah, before Jackson State and before I just knew him. I've known him, yeah.
I just had Micah go out there trying to find some Buff fans. Are you guys a fan of Coach Prime? Yeah? Can I interview you guys, please? You'll be my first black interview. Come on now, help me out here. You guys are really versed on Coach Prime. Deion said what? Deion Sanders, them, now Coach Prime. You guys are from California. What part of Cali are you from?
Northern California, Sacramento.
Sacramento. You guys are having conversations in Sacramento about Coach Prime.
Yes, we are.
Well, because I went to school here once upon a time when the Buffs were national champions.
So Coach Mack is for you?
Yes.
Okay, so you were here during Coach Mack.
88 to 92. Won a championship.
Sir, what is your name?
Matt.
Matt. Okay, so you've been here doing the good, ugly, the bad, and everything.
Yes. supported the Buffs through all the bad times and the good times, and we're excited to be here and support them now through what I think is going to be a significant turnaround and a real rise back to greatness.
You are supporters, but I want to ask you this. You got to have some type of detractor friends. What are your detractor friends talking about? Or do you have any detractor friends?
People that are negative on Coach Prime? Or,
Yes.
Well, like my buddies that are USC fans or SEC fans, they say some of them have said there's a little bit of hype, a little bit of overhype, and let's see what happens on the field. I agree with them, but I think the field's going to be fine.
I wouldn't really know. I mean, I don't hang out in the barber shop, so I couldn't really tell you. I don't. I cut my hair at home.
You cut your own hair.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the worst person you got to pick for this.
College?
Middle school.
Middle school. Your friends are talking about Deion Sanders. Come on.
Not really, no.
Really? When you say you agree with them, which part do you agree with? Like when you say overhype, right? People say overhype. Is it because of the media attention, or what is the overhype as far as the coaching, or what?
The media attention put Boulder and Colorado program in the spotlight, which I appreciate and I love. But my friends are saying it could be overhyped. I don't think it's overhyped. I think we have to prove it on the field, though.
I agree with you, because I talk to my people and I tell them we don't want to be delusional fans. We're BWBs. We're called bandwagon buffs. Okay, I drive this bandwagon, right? Because I'm here for Coach Prime, right? I knew nothing about Colorado or Colorado football until Deion, until Coach Prime. So we're bandwagon buffs. My constituents, we're TLP Sports Club, my YouTube channel, and my people, they want me to come out here and talk to the fans, get a real feeling of what's out here, right? The fact that you went here, and then the fact that now you're in California, the detractors, what more are they saying? Because I want to get a feeling of I don't want to talk to all friendlies. You understand what I'm saying? What are you hearing from other detractors? What are they saying? You and your friends, right? Your talk, right? And not all of them like Coach Prime, right? What are they saying?
I mean, I think they're just a little bit jealous that the football team that they like is not having a great coach like us.
So it's more jealousy that you're hearing. When you ascertain or when you put together everything that they're saying, in the end, you're just like, you're not really making some good points. You're just kind of jealous. It sounds like you're just jealous. Is that what you're getting?
Totally, yeah.
Okay. So they're not coming off and giving you stats, right?
Yeah.
They're not giving you those stats.
In the old days, to turn around a 1-11 team, it took 5 years, and you need recruiting, but I'm not going to say it's going to happen a lot sooner, but there's going to be a turnaround, I think, significant turnaround in the next 2 years.
We on this channel, we believe that. We
need an Oline, though. Hopefully quickly.
Whoa, he just hit on something. BWB, he just said we need an O-line. Did you hear the chatter online about the O-line, about them being small, looking small? You didn't know you were hot, but you hot. It's supposed to be cold here.
Hot like that, but yeah.
It's supposed to be cold in Colorado, but you're hot. Yo, thank you for talking to me. Have a good one. All right.
That and I know a lot of guys for whatever reason weren't what Coach Prime wants, and they've left and went through the portal. I'm hoping we can pick up some guys between now and the fall to protect and make quarterback play better. I think Coach Prime at the end of the day is going to get another line that's going to be as competitive as any of the top 10 schools playing in college football.
And you're a lifer, so you've seen the teams that have gotten on the field, so you know what they're supposed to look like and how they're supposed to move and all of that. So you are a legit fan. So when you say that, it's coming from somebody who's been here, who's not necessarily just saying it because they're new. I'm a BWB, I'm new. So coming from you, that holds a lot of weight.
And I know how important an O-line is to a football team. A lot of casual fans, don't really look at that.
The trenches is where you really win, right? You guys are football players. You guys know that. So when you guys are playing, you want the fat kids to be up front, right?
Yeah.
We don't call them the fat kids, but the bigger guys to push that defense. What do you guys think?
Well, we need bigger guys on the line so we can block, and then for the runs to open up holes, so we can run through and score points. And my team went 11-0, and we won the championship. And we had some big guys on the line, big guys.
And this is middle school.
Yeah. Middle school, yeah.
How big did they get in middle school?
Well, pretty big.
He was in sixth grade.
I was in sixth grade.
How much do they weigh, do you know?
200 pounds.
Not in middle school.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really
If you win the
crazy.
trenches, you win the game.
200 pounds in middle school. What are they eating out here? Chicken wings and hot fries? What is going? A 200-pound middle schooler on the line? So things are happening. We're talking to the folks. We're going into restaurants. We're going into different places, getting an understanding of what's really going on from the standpoint of the people who are here. I think this is important. I think as far as being a fan who know nothing about the state, the city, Boulder, I think it's important to really get it from the people who've been here. Because there's one thing that I did pick up is the fact that they are so committed to the team. And now that we just heard from the guy inside, he's like, yo, they're committed, doesn't matter. They may not go to the game, but they will still watch the game. They will still watch on TV, whether it's their local channel, they'll find a way to still catch the game on TV. So these fans are committed. Now, man, when this team starts to win, I guarantee you it's going to be pandemonium. So we're looking forward to that. And I'll keep bringing you more interviews from the fans. We out here. We're on the grounds in Boulder. You know why I'm out here. You know Harry B was going to give you the real. Yo, but I want to say something about you.
Yeah.
I'm sensing something about you, man. Are you trying to be a coach or something?
Maybe. One day, maybe.
Because you seem like a savant, man.
Yeah. Well, one day.
This is Dad, right?
Yeah, he's a big fan, I think, of the Buffs. He's been going since he was a little kid.
Is that all you picking up? Just a big fan? Because I'm sensing something a little different here, Dad.
He's a sports fan, and he's a good little athlete, and so is Sam. So they enjoy it.
You guys seem like you're going to be one of those coaches that we're going to see after you're playing, like, because you have a lot of knowledge about this game, man. Like, your knowledge is impressing me, and it's impressing the folks out here. You guys see this? Where does it come from?
Just watching a lot of football games on TV, going to them, and listening to, like, coaches talk. That's pretty much where all I got from.
Are you like the Mannings, like, you know, right now, Arch Manning or Archie, what is his name, Arch Manning?
Oh, yeah, Arch Manning.
Do you watch a lot of tape?
Well,
Are you nerding out on the weekends instead of going outside?
yeah.
You're not going outside to go play, you're watching tape, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
That's an Arch Manning. What position do you play?
I play cornerback and wide receiver.
Cornerback and wide receiver.
Yep.
And what about you?
Linebacker and running back.
Linebacker and running back. Which one do you like best?
Linebacker, because I like to hit.
Ooh, we got a hitter right here.
Which
one do you like best?
I like cornerback the best.
Cornerback.
Yep.
And have you been studying Coach Brown?
Oh yeah. I was watching old tape from him, and I see what he does and like see how he plays, and that's where I get all my knowledge from on corner.
Show me your corner stance.
He's a receiver.
Yeah, pretend he's a receiver. Let's see the corner stance right here. So you got one leg in front. Do your stance again. I need to evaluate this stance right here. One leg in front of the other. So you got the left foot in front. You got this foot bent, right? Can you stand like a wide receiver for me? Okay. Where is he going? Based upon the way you're standing, right? Where are you trying to take him?
Want me to push you to the middle or that?
Where are you taking him?
I want to push you to the middle.
Your leg is telling us where you're taking him, where you want him to go. Where are you taking him?
So I can go like this. I backpedal and then take him into the middle.
So you don't want him to get on the outside of you. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
That's why your leg is this way?
Yep.
Okay. I'll play cornerback too. I didn't tell you guys, but yeah. Let me see what your recovery time is. Make a move. Let me see your recovery time. Make a move, any move. That, you see that? Do you see that? When he faked on the outside, his leg said, boom, I'm taking you. Nope, you're not doing that. That's a true corner right there. I'm telling you, we're out here, we're doing this for real. This is a true corner because he didn't know what he was doing. So his recovery time, his leg said, boom, and then he came back and then recovered. So you have to understand, this kid he's a true cornerback. He understands the game. His legs are locked in. He's locked in and he understands the game. My man, dude, you're going to be great, man. I see it right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm making a proclamation. You should remember these kids. I want you to say your name, please.
My name's Finley Swanston.
Sam Swanston.
I want you to remember these names because these kids you're going to be hearing a lot about in the NFL. I'm telling you right now, you're going to hear these kids' names in the NFL, and you're going to come back to this video from years from now because they're going to be getting recruited highly. His recovery time was impeccable. He understands football. He understands football. They both understand football on an astronomical level that I can't even put words to. Just hearing them talk, I'm flabbergasted. Dad, you're doing an awesome job, man. I want to thank you so much for what you're doing with these kids. They're great citizens of the sports world, and I'm sure they're great citizens of the world.
Go Buffs and go Prime. Go Coach Prime.
Go Buffs, go Prime. Skull Buffs. All right, guys. Thank you for talking to us. I appreciate you. All right, enjoy the game. Yo, we're getting a true feeling on the land. This is where the people at. This is what's happening out here. I'm out here bringing you some good content, letting you guys know this is what the people are saying. Michael, go get some Buff fans for me. Go walk up to people and say, are you a Buff fan? Can we interview you? I know he can do it. He is not shame at all. He will do it. Yo, but we out here, we're talking to the fans, Avanti Food and Beverage. We're getting a lot of different views, but for the most part, the people that are here, the people that are actually... Yo, you Buff fans? Come on, guy, have a conversation with me, man. Are you a Buff fan?
Yeah.
So you are aware of Coach Prime?
Of course.
What is the feeling like for Coach Prime being here for you guys?
Oh, we're super excited. Everybody's actually cares about the football team for the first time since I've been here in the last few years.
For the first time since you've been here?
Yeah.
What is a few years for you?
Rugby. Yeah, I'm on the rugby team, but
So you're a student here?
I'm a student. I'm a senior actually, so I'm just missing them. But I'm excited to watch the next few years.
When you guys first heard that Coach Prime was coming here, were you guys familiar with him? If not, how did you feel? Like, what was the feeling like?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely knew who Dion was. I mean, he's famous. I'm a big football fan.
I
Yeah.
went to Florida State.
So you know Neon Dion.
Yeah.
She just slipped one in, okay? Oops. So, okay, what are people saying on the rugby team about Coach Prime?
We're just excited to watch the team. We're excited that we may actually be competing for championships and games that mean stuff now because, I mean, we went to a lot of losing games the last few years, to be honest.
I want to know something, right? Because a lot of us are talking about the football team, but there is a Coach Prime effect or the Dion effect that's going on. How is it affecting the other teams and as far as recruiting?
I mean, I think we just got that big basketball recruit. I know he's coming, but is just hype for all the other sports around because he's been going to the rec, talking to other teams. I know. I mean, we'd love to have him come to a rugby game. That would be awesome, but...
Have you guys made an official invite?
No, but we can make one here right now.
Who's your coach? What's your coach name?
His name is Chris Hansen. I'm actually the president of the team. If he wants to reach out, we'd love to have him here. Yeah.
Talk to Coach Prime.
Coach, we would love to have you out for a CU rugby game next year. We finished the season 16th in the country. We were top 10, almost made the national playoffs for one of the best teams in the nation, also a contact sport, so we'd love to get the connections between the two. We've had
Introduce yourself to Coach Prime so he knows who you are. You're not just another person talking.
My name's Max Stillman. I'm a senior graduating here at CU this year, president of the rugby team. Excited for you to be around Boulder.
Coach Prime, that's an official invite, Coach Prime. Go see these guys because the Coach Prime effect is happening, I would say, in rugby as well.
Yeah, I definitely can see that the recruiting and just the hype for the school has gone up a lot. I mean, ours personally in the last few years, we've been building, getting a lot of international students, and I think that Dion and just putting CU's name out there will get us in every other sport even more. Just because there's hype in the air for CU, like I've never seen before, really.
Did you transfer in?
No, I'm a senior here. I've been here the last few years.
When you say a few years, you're throwing me off because you're like few years. That's 4 years.
4 years.
That's more than a few, though.
Yeah, this is my 4th year. Yeah.
You've been here 4 years, so you've seen the good, the ugly, the bad, and everything as far as like the excitement, right?
Yeah. Through COVID, all the lows, not being able to go to football games, coming back, being excited, then us losing, and now us hopefully about to win a lot of games.
Club members on my channel, right? We call ourselves BWB. We're Bandwagon Buffs. What message do you have for us? We're new here, right? We're not familiar with this team. What do you want to tell us? What should we know about you guys as people and you guys as a community? What should we know? What can you tell us?
I think that everybody in Boulder is happy for all the new Buffs fan. We're just excited for the team and everybody who that brings. And
so they're happy to have us, guys. We're super happy to be here. We're super happy to be covering this team right here. What's your name again? Max, we appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thanks for your hospitality, and I wish you all the best, man. Let's get your prediction real quick. How many games do you think we're winning?
I'd say 10-2.
Woohoo! This guy here. Okay, take care. Thanks for talking with me. The Prime effect, the Coach Prime effect, the Deion effect is all over, okay? So I don't want nobody to get offended out there. I know a lot of the older constituents are saying, oh, don't be disrespectful. So when you hear people saying Deion Sanders, don't get offended. That's what people know him as. If they were calling him out of his name or something like that, that'll be a different story. But understand that Deion Sanders is the name that a lot of people know him by. But I will always try to, make sure I throw Coach Prime in there. I don't want you to get offended. But yeah, man, it's a good feeling out here. The people are great. We got to go. I will see y'all on the next one. Let's go, Bucks.